Your smartphone, your laptop, your electric car battery. There's a very good chance they contain minerals that came from a war zone in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Coltan, cobalt, gold, tin, tungsten. Eastern Congo sits on an estimated $24 trillion worth of untapped minerals. To put that in perspective, that's more than the entire GDP of the United States. And for 30 years, a tiny country next door has been fighting to control them. Rwanda, a landlocked country smaller than Maryland, with almost no natural resources of its own. And yet, Rwanda exports billions of dollars worth of gold, coltan, and tin every year. Where does it come from? The numbers don't lie. And once you see them, everything makes sense. This is the story of the richest piece of land on earth, and why the people who live there are among the poorest. This is part 1, the $24 trillion war. Before we follow the money, you need to understand what's actually in the ground, because these aren't just minerals, they're the building blocks of modern technology, and Congo has more of them than almost anywhere else on earth. Let's start with coltan, short for columbite tantalite. You need coltan to make capacitors for smartphones, laptops, gaming consoles, and basically every piece of electronics you own. Without coltan, your phone wouldn't work. Eastern Congo has 60 to 80% of the world's coltan reserves. 60 to 80% of the entire world. Next, cobalt. Essential for lithium-ion batteries in electric cars, smartphones, power tools. The Democratic Republic of Congo produces 70% of the world's cobalt. Every Tesla, every iPhone, every laptop battery probably has Congolese cobalt in it. Then there's gold. Not just for jewelry, gold is used in electronics because it doesn't corrode and conducts electricity perfectly. Eastern Congo has massive gold deposits, some of the richest in Africa. Tin, for soldering circuit boards. Tungsten, for phone vibration mechanisms and drilling equipment, both found in huge quantities in Eastern Congo. All of these minerals, coltan, cobalt, gold, tin, tungsten, they're concentrated in the eastern provinces, North Kivu, South Kivu. And right now, these provinces are controlled by armed groups, not the Congolese government, armed groups. This isn't a poor country. This is one of the richest pieces of land on earth. The people are poor, but the land is worth $24 trillion, and that's the problem. Now let's talk about Rwanda. Rwanda is tiny. It has almost no natural resources. It has some tin and tantalum deposits, but nothing major. And yet, in 2023, Rwanda exported $2.5 billion worth of minerals, gold, coltan, tin, tungsten. Wait. How does a country with no mines export $2.5 billion in minerals? Let me show you something. In 2020, Rwanda exported 14 tons of gold. But here's what a UN investigation found. Rwanda's domestic gold production that year was less than 1 ton. So where did the other 13 tons come from? A UN group of experts report from 2024 confirmed what everyone suspected. Most of Rwanda's mineral exports are smuggled from Congo. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is documented by the United Nations. Here's how the system works. Step 1. Control the mines. M23, a rebel group backed by Rwanda, captures mining areas in Eastern Congo. We'll get into who M23 is in the next video, but for now, just know they're armed, they're organized, and they control territory. Step 2. Extract the minerals miners, often working in terrible conditions, sometimes forced labor. Extract coltan, gold, and other minerals under M23 control. Step 3. Smuggle across the border. The minerals are smuggled across the border into Rwanda, sometimes openly, sometimes with help from Rwandan military. A UN report documented that 120 tons of coltan were being shipped from M23-controlled areas to Rwanda every 4 weeks. That's just coltan. Gold smuggling is even bigger. Step 4. Export as Rwandan minerals. Rwanda processes them, documents them as Rwandan minerals, conflict-free, certified, ready for export. Step 5. Western companies buy them. The minerals are exported to refineries in the UAE, China, and Europe. From there, they end up in your phone, your laptop, your car. No questions asked. Rwanda makes hundreds of millions of dollars per year from this system, and the longer the war continues, the more money flows. While Rwanda profits, Congolese civilians pay the price. 7 million people displaced from their homes, tens of thousands killed in the fighting. Women and children bear the worst of it. Villages are destroyed. Families are torn apart. And the minerals keep flowing. Because when you control the mines, you control the money. And when you control the money, you don't need to stop fighting. So now you know. Eastern Congo has $24 trillion in minerals. Rwanda is smuggling them out by the ton. But here's the question we haven't answered yet. Who's buying? Western companies say they don't use conflict minerals. Western governments have laws against it. So how are billions of dollars of smuggled minerals ending up in products sold in America, Europe, and Asia? There's a loophole, a big one. And in the next video, we're going to show you exactly how it works and why your government knows about it and does nothing. This is part 1 of a 4-part series on the war in Congo. If you want to understand why this war never ends, subscribe and hit the bell, because part 2 is going to make you change the way you look at it entirely. Thanks for watching.